President Trump defying CDC guidelines during a surprise drive-by past his supporters at the hospital. Wearing a mask in the back seat, the president, who health experts believe is likely still contagious with COVID-19, putting Secret Service officers in the SUV at risk. A physician at Walter Reed not involved with the president's treatment reacting today on Good Morning America.
I don't know what the benefits of this political stunt were, but I do know what the risks were. And my concern is that perhaps the Secret Service agents that were inside don't know the full risk of what they were up against there.
The White House saying in a statement appropriate precautions were taken, including PPE. The movement was cleared by the medical team as safe to do. But the CDC says any movement of a hospitalized COVID patient outside their room should only be done for medically essential purposes. The president's drive-by coming just minutes after he tweeted out a video saying this.
I learned a lot about COVID. I learned it by really going to school. This is the real school. This isn't the let's read the book school. And I get it.
Doctors say President Trump is responding well to the antiviral treatment remdesivir and a steroid, but there are lingering questions and confusion about his condition. White House physician Sean Conley saying the president could leave the hospital as soon as today, yet admitting he gave Trump supplemental oxygen twice.
I was concerned for possible rapid progression of the illness. I recommended the president we try some supplemental oxygen, see how he'd respond.
This after he repeatedly dodged questions on Saturday about whether the president needed oxygen, and was once again evasive when asked about lung damage the president may have suffered as a result of his COVID-19 infection, coupled with the fact that he was given the steroid dexamethasone, which can weaken the immune system, and the National Institutes of Health recommends be given to patients in severe or critical need.
Yeah, so we're tracking all of that. There's some expected findings, but nothing of any major clinical concern.
And in the latest sign, the White House is a hotspot for COVID infections. Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany admitted she tested positive today for the virus. ABC News has learned McEnany was one of 4 aides pulled from the president's trip to Bedminster, New Jersey last Thursday because of her close proximity to Hope Hicks, who also tested positive. But McEnany never quarantined as the CDC guidelines specify, even briefing the media yesterday after removing her mask. Vice President Mike Pence, who's been around many of the people who are infected with COVID, tested negative for the 4th day today. With just 29 days until the election, Pence is heading to Utah, where he's scheduled to appear on stage with Senator Kamala Harris in the first and only vice presidential debate on Wednesday. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News from Walter Reed Medical Center in Maryland.